My people, wonder shall never end. This life, hey. Anyways, you're welcome back to my channel and my page. I'm still your girl, Touch Williams Sonekwe, and we are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. My people, wonder shall never end. According to what we are hearing right now, allegedly, they said Ooni of Ife was so furious as Mariam came to the palace and swore that over her Kpai body will Queen Naomi return back to the palace. According to how it happened, though, they said yesterday, Olori Mariam packed her belongings. They said she went with a whole lot of luggages that a lot of people thought that she would never return back. She went, she put them into her car and inside her car and she drove off. But they said they were not surprised that anytime there is little issue in the palace, that is how she normally does. That the last time she left the palace, it took her close to 1 month before returning. And when she went on that particular journey, there was prophecies that the king should be very careful with her when she returned, because if not, that the king will start dancing to her tune. And when she returned that particular one, they said the king sent her back to go back to wherever she was coming from. But after all said and done, she returned back to the palace. Now, when she left this last one, they all thought that she's going to spend more time, depending on the luggages that she was carrying. But they said just today, she drove back. She left everything in her car. She rushed to where the king was with visitors. And they said the king was attending to visitors. And when she got there, she noticed that the king did not even notice her, let alone giving her attention. They said she went somewhere and some part of the throne room and they waited for the king. When the king was done with the visitors that he was attending to, they said Olori Mariam went on her knees. The normal way that they used to greet Kabiyesi. They said she was there, and she started crying, begging Kabiyesi that he shouldn't do this to her, that this is too much, that she cannot bear it, that she thought that when she left the palace that she would be able to bear it, but she couldn't hold it. That if she embarrassed her like this, that she's never going to take it. That why would she even do that? After all that she have sacrificed, after all that she have spent in the palace, after this, after that, they say she was busy lamenting bitterly. And Kabiyesi was like, just looking at her because she was crying. Although from what we heard, they said that one is not a news. She always cry. Even when she's wrong, she's always crying, you know. That is what a lot of people call crocodile tears. She always shed it. So when she was saying all of that thing, Kabiyesi did not utter a word. But at some point, she noticed that Kabiyesi was not responding. Kabiyesi was busy, no. Then she started threatening the king, telling him that, look, you think she's going to fold her arms and allow you bring back Queen Naomi in this palace? That after all her effort, you cannot disgrace her in that manner. That it is going to be over her dead body that Queen Naomi will return back to the palace. That she will never. Hey, they say why she made that mention of over her dead body. That was when the king said, "Okay, over your dead body, and so shall it be." My people, they say she started that, as in, if she was crying in gear 1, she now put it in gear 10. And she started shouting. That one is no longer crying, but she started shouting, "Hey, well, if you want..." See, let me tell you, whenever you are fighting someone that is not fighting you, you will always break your leg and your hand and everything, even your neck. It will scatter everything. Because the person in question is not fighting you. Yeah? The question, see, let me tell you, ever since Mariam got married to the king, she thought that Queen Naomi will not come back. If there's anything that she have not done, if there's anything she must do for Queen Naomi not to return, I am sure she must have done everything. There is no color of juju that she have not prepared. There is no amount of juju that she have not prepared just to ensure that Kabiyesi forget about Queen Naomi. But the more she do it, the more Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife get loving themselves. The more the Kabiyesi is going after Queen Naomi. Sometimes if it be like saying a love portion, I should prepare, give this to. Because the way we are hearing that Kabiyesi is doing this for Queen Naomi, Kabiyesi is doing that for Queen Naomi, and we have never heard that he did for Mariam. Instead, sometimes Mariam will be the one that will do for Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi will reject it. This life, no balance at all. So they said this last one that Kabiyesi did for Queen Naomi, Mariam could no longer hold it. This $100,000 we heard that Kabiyesi gave to Queen Naomi to start up her jewelry business. They said that one, it did not go well with Mariam. Mariam could no longer bear it. And ever since then, she have been fighting herself, biting herself. Kabiyesi, why? We that are working hard with you in the palace, you have not done anything for us. You have not even gifted us even $10,000. But Queen Naomi that is not contributing in anything. They say Queen Naomi is not doing anything for the Kabiyesi. Queen Naomi is not even working one bit, but she is the one enjoying everything. But this is life now. She was working before. You guys said, okay, go and rest. We don't need you to work again. And she shifts. She went to one side. And you guys are working. And she is eating. This life, get as e be o. E get as e be o. They say this $100,000, the thing as they do Mariam for her head, she no even talk am. She no even fit explain how the thing they do am. They said ever since then, the king have been doing other things. So, but you see that one got her. It got her so much. And coupled with this dissolution letter that the king, this customary court sent to them. They said ever since then, Madam have been running from pillar to pole, helter-skelter. And we also heard she went and get restraining order against Queen Naomi, saying that Queen Naomi is an intruder. Queen Naomi is coming closer to her husband. Queen Naomi is snatching her husband from her. I wonder what Lady Badmus will say when she hears that Mariam went and get restraining order against Queen Naomi. So my people, they say Mariam, no place they enter am these days. She just they go up, they go down, they go inside, they go outside. But they say when she said that it is over her dead body that Queen Naomi will return back to the palace, Kabiyesi told her that so shall it be. And they said he ordered the guards to show her the way. And she was crying, crying heavily, yet they dragged her to her car. And they said she entered her car and drove off. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. You're fighting a daughter of grace. You never even see anything. You never even see anything. You better go and make peace with yourself. Oh. If not, one day your BP go high, you no go ever come down again. Anyway, guys, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? Follow this page if you're watching me for Facebook. Share this video and give my video a thumbs up. Bye for now. Love you guys.